Hallo, welkom hier so by Farmboek. Okay, boer van die jaar of beesboer van die jaar in elk geval. Ek is hier by Anderburg. Ek praat met Pat en John Eustace. Ek het eers vir hom Pat in die woord. Ek wil 'n bietjie hoor wat is dit presies, hoe het hulle dit reg gekry? Wat is die dinge nou om te kyk en ons weet almal familieboerdery is maar 'n bietjie challenging, maar kyk, hoe doen ons dit? En wat kan ons hieruit leer? Pat, hoe gaan dit?
Ja, gaat goed.
Ja, aan die
gang.
gang.
Je hebt het over English nou.
Oom kan hom in Engels gooi.
Ja.
Baie geluk met die toekenning. Oom en John wat die beesboer van die jaar gewen het. Ek wil sommer eers by hom hoor wat sou oom sê is hy of verduidelik my eers 'n bietjie van die plaas en wat doen hom hulle alles hier?
Yeah, we bought the farm here. I bought my old dad, my father started farming here before the war, and then after the war we got going here. I left school in the 60s, and we bought several farms, and we just went in for cattle and sheep, merino sheep. I'm very involved with the merino sheep, and wool's one of our main lines, and obviously cattle. We run more cattle here than animal units. We run more cattle units to sheep, and we run the farm extensively, and it's sourfelt, but we know how it works. And as I say, I've had a lot of years of experience, and it's a profitable organisation, and we really enjoy it. The whole family is involved. My daughter-in-law and my wife involved in the farm as well. So it's a family unit, and it works very well. John joined us, I think it was in 1994, and he's taken over completely now, and I'm the old boss, and I sit back and I just look at everything going, but I'm still very, very busy. I run the sheep, I help with the cattle a tremendous amount, and I just enjoy the life of farming.
So obviously it's a multi-generational farm this, and I guess that's the success of South African commercial farmers in terms of that it's there's generational knowledge coming in and so forth, but a lot more often than not, these things fall apart at some stage. But what has been the recipe for success for you guys in terms of being able to be a third, fourth generation farm and being so successful?
Well, it's very difficult because I know quite a lot of families that their boys are not really interested in farming. I think it all goes back to grassroots, where a little boy is going around on his horse and he's got a goat in the back of the house and some chickens, and he gets involved with farming at a very early age. And I think this is the crux of all of it. I mean, a lot of these young chaps now are looking at television and riding their motorbikes and things like that, and they're not really involved in the farm. Our little kids today were getting in these cattle on their horses, and they're only 5 and 11 years old. So I mean, they're helping our African herd boys getting them in, and it was great for them, and they really enjoy that. And I just think this is the sort of basic. I had to farm when I was at school. My old dad used to say, "Come on, you're a farmer, and you're going to be a farmer." And I think that also applied to John. So as I say, any advice I can give to anybody is that kids must get involved with the farm at a very early age, so they're actually trained to do that, even at school. I was at school and I used to come back and work in the holidays on the farm. So it's interesting.
And in terms of the because the farming part of it is one thing, but in terms of the management and I mean farming's risk management at this stage, how do you transfer that knowledge and the situations where now the youngster comes in and okay, suddenly he knows best and so forth, but you know that okay, I've tried this 20 years ago and it just does not work. How do you transfer that knowledge?
Well, the knowledge is now that you must also accept these young guys, their technology and thing in farming. I mean, I'm the old school, and I don't know much about that. I know how to breed sheep and cattle, but when John comes along with his new ideas and all the technical side of it, it's 100%. And I think old chaps, fathers must give in to their sons and give them a huge responsibility on how to run a farm. And you've got the experience, he's learnt it already, and you must just keep it and you must help him along. And I think that's the key to any farmer's son that I can give. I mean, a lot of these farmers hold on to their farms until the bitter end, and the poor kid hasn't got a chance. He doesn't know how to farm when he gets taken over. So I just feel that this is one of the main sources of getting a boy involved in farming.
But congratulations again, really, and thanks for those words of wisdom.
It is.
Really
It's
mean
just-
a lot.
It's as I say, we farm with nature, and we farm with a felt, which is one of the things that we really appreciate, and it's fantastic. You know, we know how to use it, and obviously that's our bread and butter. So I mean, our cattle, you can see them here today. They've done very well for us, and so do the sheep. The sheep really thrive on our felt management, and I think that's the basic
And
success of farming today.
well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.